Alright, we have a special treat today. It is, Flash Decks. Did not expect them to be out for some reason.
Introductory, easy to learn.
Yep, easy to learn.
Perhaps too much.
Well, you'd think that, but we still get people who say it's too hard to learn.
Come on. Come on.
It came with a bunch of cool stuff, as you can see. We got little life counters, it came with 2 flash decks, little mats for both people, and a little guidebook that came with the manga inside, and the rules.
We've been over that.
It's true. So, I guess, what else to do but talk about the contents, which they've already set up their stuff, so we can't do now.
Sorry. Back of the paper. Oh yeah, back of the paper.
Oh yeah, duh.
2
Right.
gigantic sword, 2 extreme sword, 2 steel gauntlet dragon, 2,000 rapier, 2 bear trap, 2 systematic dagger dragon, 2 Latel shield dragon, 1 dragonic heal, which is a new card. You basically just gain 2 life for nothing. Dragon breath, you get 2 dragonic shoot. Forget which one that is.
Oh shoot.
You get 2 green shield dragon, which is pretty great.
Green Dragon Shield.
Green dragon shield.
Difference?
Shield dragon.
Green shield dragon. That's its official
One
name
day.
now.
We will get one.
If this gets destroyed, gain a life.
Alright, and then you get 2 Dragon Blade Draco Brave, and then 2 Dragon Blade Draco Fearless, and then 2 impact cards called Reckless Anger!
With 4 R's.
And then 1 Dragon World flag.
Because that's what's needed.
And look, it even recommends right here that you can combine the 2 decks in order to make a full one.
Yep, because Flash Decks come in sets of 2.
Yep.
And yet they still play the same full game. It's just kind of weird.
Well, you know, I'd assume, you know, you'd probably kill someone before you lost all your cards. I've yet to see a buddy fight go long enough that you lose 25 cards from your deck.
Oh, you already drew your card started. I didn't do that yet.
Get on my level.
I guess that's really all there is to say about the new stuff. So nothing else to do but to start as soon as Emily gets her stuff done, because she won the roll and the rock, paper, scissors.
Raise the flag!
Hoist.
We can't saw the dragon! Thousand rapier dragon. These are really retarded looking buddies.
Don't you talk shit about my buddy?
Alright, your buddy is what? Mr. Invincible for Buddyfight?
Yeah, he's Mr. Invincible if he were a dragon. With a cape and everything.
You opened the nuts already? Fuck.
And you.
Oh.
Alright. At your face.
Ow!
Oh yeah, another thing, the cards are almost the same quality as the one at the conference. They were a little bit thicker, but otherwise they still have the resin backs.
Yep. So you don't like go throwing them into TV screens or anything. But they're still...
Yeah, damn it.
But they'll at least take some abuse.
Okie dokie.
That,
Hey,
you don't have to worry
whoa,
about
game.
spilling your drink
I don't
on them.
need that much shit. Well, may as well draconic heal. It's like, why not?
It's 2 life. Oh wait, yeah, you did go back to 2 life. Forgot that he was 30.
Maybe it is suffering? Okay. Dagger breath, please. And a bear trap. To the right.
To the right. To the left.
I wish I had more things. But unfortunately, we can't always get what we want. 4 to extreme.
Extreme.
3 to your face hole.
We're still playing Vanguard. Excuse us if we start throwing things in our cage. Like damage.
Yeah, with
I'm on a diet.
Buddy call!
Oh, fuck you.
Get rid of
Retire
him.
your other guy then.
Hey, three.
Jerk.
the 3 dodge.
Gauge.
Gauge, not life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, if he had to 3 life to come out, he's like, he'd better be bigger than that. It's gonna be a 10-10 if you have to pay 3 life.
You better be that other size 3 with double attack and soul guard.
This.
Ow!
Is that what
Where's
it
my
does?
grimoire?
Never know. The average size 3 is
That's what I'm saying. Does that what the other 3 size 3 does? Does he pay 3 life to do it?
not 3 life.
Don't-
He pays, like, gauge.
He pays, I think, the same amount of gauge.
Well then, shoot, then
God
that's not
damn it.
even the case. It needs to be better than that.
He'd be worth a 3 word life, though. Oh, 2 pig.
Okay.
Okay. Imagine this guy wearing with that sword on in the Buddyfight world, jumping around.
That's exactly what we're gonna do.
Oh, shit.
Fuck your guy.
Holy crap.
Oh.
I'm gonna start putting my sword in front of me whenever there's no monster in front, because that's what he does in the show. He jumps in front,
Yep. And when they lose their swords.
and then he jumps in back when he puts a monster there. Gotta do it how the cool kids do it, you see. I assume that's what Gal is. I don't think so, really.
Draco Phoenix.
That's Draco Brave.
Draco Brave.
This is the other sword, the free sword.
Go into the left.
Plus.
Go to the right. Gonna attack your face.
Well, shoot, I am dead.
Well,
Oh, I was gonna use that, but oh
No,
well.
you
no,
weren't.
you weren't. You have 1 card in your gauge.
Oh yeah, you're right. I need more.
Yeah.
Oops.
Dragon Breath's not strong enough! And I kept getting clogged by this bullshitter ace, so it's like, eh. Oh, that's where you guys went.
I lost all your good stuff in the gauge.
Wait, what are you doing to your buddy?
Oh yeah, my buddy.
My buddy.
There's my buddy.
So,
I played what I could, but I didn't have shit.
so when you don't have a good buddy, let's say, one that has a actual skill, what would you guys recommend as your buddy, like, now that you've played a game?
Just something small so you can actually play it on demand.
Well, for me, I always put something big so I can use it as clutch.
Well, there's your, well, there you go, guys. There's our consensus.
It depends on your play style, really. Like, for Ellie, it's a utiliate guy. For me, it's, oh crap, I need something.
Elliot's a utiliate.
Yep,
Utiliate.
utility guy. Thousand Rapier's utility now. It just depends on what you want.
Yeah.
All needs.
That's
Defense
the cool
later
part
on
about the
or
buddy.
attack later on.
I only drew 5 cards. I'm still way too used to Vanguard.
I'm
Gauge.
playing Vanguard.
Drawing 6 cards at the beginning of the turn. What kind of blasphemy is this? I think this is like Pokemon or something.
Buddy call! Weep 11, and these fucking things, well, they can do it, they're just,
You gotta flip it around.
I know,
Look at it.
more trouble than it's worth.
Not bad, not bad. I mean, as soon as we wear these down a little bit, it'll be easier to just flip them
Eat
around.
2?
I will eat 2. What's for dinner?
Rapes. Rape your dragon.
Reaps.
More reaps?
Eggs!
Why are you eating sheep?
You say it too long,
Sorry.
Sheep are being eaten because of you, Emily.
What?
Just look at Elliot.
What?
eating sheep.
Extreme. Yes, I'm going to kill your extreme sword. Somehow. Okay.
What's damage? I don't even know.
My buddy! Well, that's gonna have to GTFO. Okay, game. Okay. I'll gain some more!
Oh god!
That is so weird. It is. You do start with 6 cards. It's crazy.
6 cards.
Like it's like it just blows my mind. 'Cause it's like usually decks start. Like, I never noticed that before, but yeah, usually the hands start with like 5 or 7.
Yeah, this one is
Oh,
the weirdest
this one's-
game because you start with 6, but by turn 3 you have 1 or 2 cards in your hand.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Oh, okay, I'm saying at the start of game, most card games have 5 or 7.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about later. I'm talking about now. Because if we're going into that logic, Pokemon starts with like 7, and by turn like 5, you have like 20 cards in your hand.
That don't do a thing.
If you notice that we're hating on Pokemon a lot, it's only because its
It deserves it.
Its mechanics aren't exactly great, and we've already explained that already in earlier videos. So just look there.
Are you okay with this? Okay, game, I understand that you don't like me, but I need some playable cards. Well.
Well.
Just gonna have to attack the rapist.
Bye, rapist.
Go ahead.
Ha ha ha!
You killed my rapist. Face?
I don't have a choice. Breath it.
Face?
And also Elliot, what if we get item cards later that have shield instead of attack?
Wait.
I would like that! Because
Can't hit me unless you pass this.
I would want that. I would want that really bad, actually. Like, I wouldn't, like, as much as I love doing the thing where I attack after someone destroys my center, no, please.
I can understand that.
All right, my friends, let's go.
In the spectator seat.
You're fake bears.
Not fake bears.
My fake bears.
3. Fine. Take 2 and go down to 9 then.
Teach you to put this thing around.
Go ahead. Hi.
Face. Actually, wait. Face.
No.
Face.
No. I know what you're trying to do, lady. Get out. I can't deal that much. Die. 3. 2. Go ahead. No. I want to deck out, please. Okay.
Stop that.
Okay, Tech.
How about no? Get bent. 3.
1, 2.
2.
It's time for you to start making things happen. Otherwise, you're not getting through this.
It's a defect.
And you gotta go for clutch.
Buddy!
Oh shit!
Hey, Em, would you let me see that card that you put in the gauge for a second?
Yeah, that's true.
You see, if I were her, people, I would have kept this card because if you did enough damage, which he probably would have with those 2 attacks, she would have won the game.
Kill that card, Emily.
But it's,
That
what
would
can
be
you
your
do?
third. Okay.
Because, now that it's on the field, I can say why. Because since that impact card lets her
Oh, I
stand,
can only counter?
and because he only had 7 damage, if any one of her 2 attacks could break, if her main attack could break through and get him down to 4, he could stand again.
That was in my gauge. Why did...
You have to pay for your buddy, because he's so
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
huge.
You still have to pay the gauge cost for your buddy, Em.
I forgot.
That's why Elliot chose a smaller buddy, so he didn't have to pay.
I'm going to go for a 2 because 2s are cool.
Yep, especially that extreme monster.
And then I'll modify it with whatever comes in the booster set. Because screw the trial deck.
No!
I think I'm going for Jackknife.
I don't really care. I'm not going for anything shiny or expensive until ninjas. I'm building Katana World.
Could do Drumwalker, he's in set 1.
Yeah. If he's like a common or a rare, maybe. If we get excess of him, yeah, I'll probably do it then too.
Watch we get a shit ton of Jackknife, and we're like, okay, fuck.
Or if I can grab another 3... Yeah, 3
Fuck resources!
Japanese drum bunkers, and I'll throw... Or even just 2 more, and I can throw them into one of these decks and just go to town.
Go. Fuck them!
Snowplows?
Sure. Pew.
You guys are barely big enough. Can I deck out yet?
No. Next turn.
Well, it's all over now. Go for the tiebreaker.
The shoot! Oh wow. That card will never be used in this mirror match.
I know. It's okay.
What does
You're
shoot do again?
destroy a 3,000 or less monster.
Oh yeah, there's only like what 1, well maybe 2 in the deck.
Systemic.
Systemic and that 1 dragon with the shield on its
Yeah.
face. I.e. the stuff that you throw into your gauge in the early game.
Yep.
It's strictly worse than the bronze shield or whatever the fuck.
It is.
Bronze Dong Dragon.
But they have to advertise the cards from the show, you know. And that was used by Taz because of where the hell did my bottle go?
Had to pull to my gal.
Right here.
Thank you. She did pull it. Well, yeah. Because I could call it Baron. Baku has the common sense not to use that card. Clearly, best card fighter there is just doesn't play.
I swear, he's you, but eats more.
More.
We found Rico.
Well, to be
Now we
fair.
just have to find Elliot and Emily and me in the show.
Clearly, Emily's the lamp.
I don't think I'm that smart.
Unless Emily's the little sister.
Well, if we grow, even if you were thought that, which I don't think is true, every girl in that show is smart to some extent, except for her gal's brother. But I don't know why I call her brother. Sister.
The D!
Yeah, I think she's the only girl in the show so far who doesn't have some good capacity of intelligence. At least when it comes to the
And
cards.
then we will be surprised.
I guess I could be lamplight.
Yeah, and then it turns out that his sister is like in like high school or something.
I mean, that doesn't suck dick.
Yeah,
High
because she's
school.
that good.
Not luck sacking. 100% of the time.
and immediately eat it. Discard this. Play that. Then I'm gonna put that in front and poke you.
Smoky.
Smokey.
Smokey the bear.
Boo boo.
This has to go fuck itself really hard.
How hard is really hard?
Well, you know, the thing that I hate more than anything in the world.
Burp.
Oh!
Oh,
That card.
that card's so good.
It's too good.
I'm losing.
My own
No, I'm not.
gauntlet. Body call to the right.
Thousand Rapier Dragons.
Got enough life yet, Elliot?
No.
Not until he reaches 20.
You might be able to do that if you play Danger World. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to tackle you together. Go ahead.
Oh, you could break it in this too. If you have 4 of those dragon keels, and then use like at least 3 of those dragon shields.
And Buddy called
Much
the same
spook.
match.
And Buddy Call too, yeah.
Fuck your shit.
I'll get you, like, just that without the dragon shield alone gets you to 19, and then just use like 2 shields.
Poke.
He's so good.
Yeah, Extreme Sword is like one of the best.
Steel Gauntlet is just the beast.
Yeah, Steel Gun's cool too. I personally like the Extreme Sword. He's so big with no cost. For grade 2.
I'm going to be
Size
jealous.
2, not grade 2.
Make the guard even better.
And systemic. Rapier,
Needless to
Extreme
say,
Sword.
that weird Velociraptor Titan Shield thing is going out for something in the set, because if this is the only thing I'm going to be, if these are the decks are the only decks I'm going to be using until April, I'm going to make it at least usable.
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm
your
gonna
face.
have to find something.
So that dragon's going out. I might take out a at least one of the Dragon Braves, maybe one of the Dragon whatever the freak it's called. A card I don't use much because I'm not a pansy.
Fearless.
Wait,
Yeah, Fearless.
I
Because
like Fearless because it's costless.
yeah, but I'm sure there's better ones that will exist soon enough. So,
My rapist.
what I might do because
My
of
buddy.
the cost
my
thing
pal.
would be 4 of the costless one, and then 3 of the big one, just so I can keep that gauge safe.
More life.
Actually, you know, that would be a good thing because
Can you
the
actually do that?
Yes.
yes, M.
Any attack.
I did not
You
know
did that, M.
Any
I thought
attack
it was
as
only
long-
if I attacked you.
You did it in the last game.
Any attack as long as there's no monster in the center.
You blocking a gain of life against his main attack.
Jeez.
You did it because his sword was bigger than his other monster. That's M.
But I thought it could only block yourself. I didn't know you
That's
could
why
attack
it's so
monsters.
good.
It
Jeez.
blocks any at all.
I did not realize that.
Stando.
It's a good card.
Da-da. Get out.
And that's why there's 2 shields in there, so when you combine them together, you get 4. What?
Laval is not in the trial deck.
Laval's?
How
Not
bad-
Laval's. No.
What are you guys doing in this
That
game?
stupid little dragon.
Oh, okay, well, see, those Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there, they know exactly what we're talking about.
System
Tail shield.
on system.
That's way different than Laval.
Oh, wait.
Laval's are fire thingies.
Kill system.
Technically magma thingies, but that's semantics.
Oh,
Can't
wait.
wait to
Yeah.
rise a flip.
And then I have to deal to
What
you.
Pokemon am I, Katie? Well, shoot, use that.
Okay. I can handle 5. Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. Prepare to get wrecked.
Oh, is it time?
Oh, wait.
No, but this Personally, I like this impact card and this one a lot better than Gargantua because it's a lot less cost to do it. Gargantua Punisher needs like so many conditions to work. This one is, do you have something in front of your guy? No? You got 4 gauge? Kill them!
Okay.
2.
Like, literally, it's just it's equivalent to standing Vanguard
I'm at 4.
in Vanguard.
Because
Because an extra attack is strong.
anger! Stando! Attack!
Dead.
Dead.
And that's why I like it better. It's like, because it's, I don't know, it just feels more right to me.
I don't know. I don't think it's quite as good. Like, you can potentially deal 5 with it, but...
I like it better because it's a lot easier to use. The Gargantua Punisher is obviously the better one because, you know, you
better
straight
put
up
that Dragon Brave back in there.
kill them and they can't do a thing about it.
Dragon
Well,
Brave.
they can do a thing about it now with that new card. Your life going.
If they're willing to play something so damn situational, yeah. Pay 3 gauge when your life becomes 0. Make it 1. No, not when it becomes 0. When it becomes 0 due to an
impact card.
So clearly you just have
And
to
even
have
then,
no
I
impacts.
think most of the impacts are going to work around that because they're actually performing attacks rather than...
Yeah, they're mostly attacks like that other one. It literally is there to kill Gargantua Punisher.
Yep.
Hi.
Honk, honk, honk. Well,
I think that gives you the gist about how these flash decks work. They're built okay enough. There's a couple cards I would say should be here, like like him. Let's whatever his name is.
and really, he's just gotten in
Dead.
the way every single
Dead
fucking
man.
time.
And the size 3 because really, this size 3 is kind of terrible.
Yeah, compared to the other size 3s that are coming out, he's not as good. It's just I like size 3s.
Yeah, and then the Draconic Shoot, at least in the flash deck matches, because the only ones that exist are ones you're never going to
shouldn't be here.
and therefore you'll never actually use. It would be more useful if the ones they had in here were like that one guy in the Magic world. Get a gauge.
Doesn't look like much, because it is not.
Oh, I thought you say, I thought that was what it said.
Wait.
Doesn't look like much because it is.
It doesn't look like much, because it isn't.
So many self-aware cards, man. Like, what was it? Doesn't, like, one of these guys say...
Oh, right, I got
Yeah, if possible, attack the monster in the center.
if possible, attack the monster. It says that on the card.
If possible. It will leave the opponent open for attack.
Oh,
during
right,
the
Blue
next
Dragon
turn.
Shield. Right, I forgot. There it is.
Rushing into the front lines, cutting the enemy down with Dance Markable Bravery. Dance Markable!
Are you sure?
Does it really,
Dance
does
Markable!
it really say that?
Oh, in quotes, so they know they made it up.
Wait, what? Wait, really?
Dance Markable Bravery!
Sure does.
Dance fucking Markable!
Really does say Dance Markable.
God damn it.
I just want to read more of these
Like, in
now.
case you couldn't tell, this is targeted towards the Pokemon age group.
Yeah, and if that wasn't enough to show you that, there's also this card, nice one.
Oh,
just-
nice.
Like, it's like you see this. Well, and if you're an adult who goes on the internet a lot, you know, I know what you should be thinking.
Oh, excellent.
No, that's not all. Okay, I take it back.
Sorry,
You might
that's what I thought
You
of.
might have poo brain and not remember that meme where you have those 3 guys staring blankly at a screen, then something exciting happens, and then they go, oh!
Yeah, I remember that one.
You know, what they're doing right there.
Oh, I didn't see the card. I just heard the nice one. I'm sorry. This is why I said I'm not smart.
You know, it's not that you're smart, it's just you are slow sometimes. There's a difference between smart and slow.
Very slow.
Smart. You can still be smart. You just don't catch on to things when everyone else does. Doesn't mean you're dumb, Em. Eh. Anyway, yeah, it comes with 27 cards, including a flag. Oh, excluding a flag, technically. Yeah, 27 cards including a flag. Yeah, I said it right the first time. I'm good at this. That's really all there is to it. It's probably be about the same tier as a starter deck, minus the fancy card that will probably come in it, and the rare card that will probably come in it,
My buddy.
and the My Buddy.
Some armored dragons can only be seen as a joke to humans.
Yep.
Fake bears.
Yep. Well, shoot.
He's going out.
He knows.
You know.
He knows that we call him fake bears.
Yeah. If you forgot what My Buddies are, they're those legal proxy cards. Effectively. I guess it just about does it for this one. Final impressions on these flash decks, Elliot?
Demo decks were better.
Yes, because the demo decks were 50 cards, and had what's his name, Drumbunker, and Gargantua, Punisher, and
Draco
basically
Energy.
every rare card that will be in the set, and possibly the deck, which I already said. Anything else? Okay, how about you?
Dance markable.
You.
Shut up, Emily.
All right. It's a good one. I think that they, by themselves as flash decks, they're okay, but there's a lot of things that would need changing.
They don't really feel anywhere near the same, really. They're just...
That's because they're a flash jack.
I mean, I know, they're not really supposed to give you the whole picture.
To me, they
Yeah.
feel better than the Vanguard flash decks. Those, it was just like the whole time.
Vanguard
I was
flash
just like,
decks were crap. Like, you literally...
Dude, just activate the critical, activate the draw, win.
Yeah, like literally,
Or lose that fast.
it was first
I
person to
think
get...
it's mostly because the flash rules are broken more so than the decks themselves.
Probably. But at the same time, it's like, the cards that it came with weren't exactly stellar. Freaking grade 3 10k vanilla.
Hey, don't talk shit about my Star Drive Dragon.
Prison dragon for days.
But yeah, but combined together, I can't say 100%, but I assume like with a bit of tweaking, it should be at least as good as a starter deck. Maybe.
We don't even know how much those are going to cost, do we?
No, not yet. But it's like obviously it'll be minus whatever main card that they're showing off in the thing. But this, if you don't have any intention of getting in a trial deck for whatever reason, and you just want a deck to have until you can get, you know, your main deck like I am, because I'm aiming for Katana World. I guess they're worth using for now.
Yeah, I would say definitely pick one up,
I wouldn't-
even if you just want to just try out.
I wouldn't
Buddyfight.
say you'll blow everyone away instantaneously or nothing. You'll have to probably work for it a bit more. Unless you want to get some stuff in the first set to make up for the problems. Which I highly recommend if you're going to do this, because it needs replacement cards.
Strummunker or something.
But it's all in all,
It needs
they're...
this gone.
It needs
bad.
for that to hit. There's a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference. It's like I just mentioned earlier, like that guy who gives a gauge for existing. It's like people are going to use ones, and unlike that guy, might actually stay on the field.
This card's pretty great though.
Zeros.
Yeah, that one's good. But for at least if you're fighting a flash deck versus flash deck, you're not going to need it ever, because
Don't worry, once you start fighting against Magic World, all their stuff will get killed by it.
yep, Magic World's probably going to have a bunch of things that are weak sauce.
And you're going to want that around, because otherwise they're going to be negating your attacks.
Yeah, Magic World is what we thought. Not very strong, but they got stuff and things to make up for it. Also, they seem to be rap stars.
Yep.
Please. And then I don't care, because I'm going to die anyway.
Because
in the
they're
center
a
and all.
wizard.
Yeah, I guess that just about does it. Next week we get the first trial decks. At least, what, 4 people in our group are gonna get them.
I'm getting Danger World.
All right, Emma's getting the Danger World one. Zach's aiming. Looks like he's aiming to get Dragon World.
I'm going for dragon.
She's going for Dragon. I have no idea what Dan's going for.
I think he said
Danger. He's going for Danger.
We
danger
should
until
just
magic.
get 4 of those all together and finish it, because Harmonite Cerberus is lost.
Hear that, Em? You guess you gotta get 4 of those Danger World decks.
I don't have the money for that
Well-
anymore.
Cerberus is not in the
It's
trial.
not! What the shit?
Oh, well, there you go. You don't have to
First
worry.
booster.
Yay!
You just gotta get them out of the booster.
Just like Drummunker and Jackknife and all the good buddies.
Clearly, gotta ask that for your prize pack instead of booster 10.
I want Buddyfight Booster 1.
Alright, I guess that does it. Like I said, next week it will be that. The week after that, we'll finally get booster 1. Burp. And then, for Vanguard, the next thing we get is in
Booster 12.
yeah, February booster 12.
Oh wait, no, trial
Trial
decks.
decks, too.
Oh, try decks first, then the booster 12.
Either way, I'm looking forward to both.
Yes.
Yep. And then in April, not only will my deck be here for Buddyfight, but also my,
Birthday.
well, yes, that too, but I was going to say my extra booster.
Oh yeah.
Will be
for
there.
Vanguards and sisters and
Yep, my sisters will get their support to stay alive with the new upcoming threats. And,
Deep Police in March?
yeah, Deep Police in March.
because they usually exist.
Strong.
And Emily will get her Megases that month too, because I think she forgot.
Megasis.
I guess that's all we have for today. Stay in school, unless you really don't want to, I guess.
Don't be Elliot.
And I'll see you all next time.